comes to Ninja Foodi, they do air fryers unlike any other air fryers. I own several of them myself, but this is their newest, their latest, and the greatest, because what they have done is taken their air fryer into a very sleek and yet very high capacity. There is a lot of room inside of here, but then what they did is they made it not only into an air fryer, they made it into an indoor grill, and I mean a true indoor grill. You're gonna get the grill plate so that when that thing gets fired up, you are gonna slap that steak on there and you are gonna hear that sizzle. This is their newest iteration of it. They have done it in the past, but now this has newer features and improved features. For example, what you're gonna see over here on the side, I know you can't really see it, but I'm just gonna tell you that over here on the side, that is a temperature probe, okay? Now, why do you want that? Because when you pop this into whatever you're cooking in there, this is what they call smart cook, which means I don't even have to turn it off. That will tell me when it's done, it will automatically shut itself off. First time ever, they're doing 2 of those. So I could be cooking 2 different things in my Ninja Foodi, and both of them may shut off at different times, but they will be perfectly cooked. That is the beauty of what we're getting today. Nobody else out in the marketplace is getting this configuration where they are including those 2 Foodi Smart thermometers. Nobody's getting that configuration. We are, in addition to that, also including for you kebab skewers worth another $10. And frankly, if you were just to buy this out in the marketplace, just buy the new Ninja Foodi. Again, this is their newest iteration of it. This is brand spanking new. If you were to just buy this all by itself, $279.99, just for the Ninja grill and air fryer. We have taken $80 off, and then we've added another $30 in value to it. So a tremendous buy today. I will tell you, we have limited quantities of these, and I believe it is the only indoor grill that we are doing from the Ninja Foodi line. I just wanna make sure that I'm giving you accurate. Only indoor grill we are giving you from Ninja Foodi for the year, and I have very limited quantities across the board. If you want it in the black is exclusive to us here. You can't buy that anywhere except for right here. We're gonna come back over here, I hope, for just a minute, so you can see the black grill right there. And then we also have it available in your stainless steel right there. That is out in the marketplace, but again, very limited. Is the black the most limited then? 360 in the black. How many in the 360 in the stainless steel, 290 left in that black. That is, again, exclusive to us. Look at the capacity of what you're getting here. This is the air fryer, but don't forget, it's actually a 6-in-1.
It is a 6-in-1, Alice, so it is an air fryer and an indoor grill all in one, plus it does more, and it really takes the guesswork out of grilling. So I love how much it can do. And let me walk around here. I'm gonna show you these steaks. It's actually telling me to get food.
I
so
love
if
that
I can
little
show you
sound.
here, I want you to see in the front here, look how it's saying get food. Oh my goodness. And so
I love it when they're so direct, you
it
know?
is super direct. It is super direct. And so I love that it really takes the guesswork out of the steaks. You know, when you want to get that perfect temperature, this is just going to really take the guesswork out of grilling for you. And so I'm going to cut into one of these steaks because it is going to just really, really delight you in how wonderful that it is cooked. But look at the char marks on there. Look at that sizzle. You can hear the sizzle on there. So you're gonna get those perfect char-grilled flavors, but it's going to be done indoors in the comfort of your home, and it's going to be done to perfection. I'm just trying to pull the probe out here. It is so hot. Let me grab a fork. Here we go. So this is the temperature probe, and I'm gonna show you how that works here in a minute. That's what's gonna take the guesswork out of grilling for you, especially when it comes to like your pork and your chicken and the things that are a little bit more difficult to do, or maybe you're not quite sure if it's done on the inside. Look at this steak. Let me cut into this steak for you and show you how perfect is that. Isn't that perfect?
Yeah, that would be your medium steak. Perfect.
And so you're able to get, you know, perfect things done every single time. and you don't even have to worry, you know, if two people, what we've done with this one is that we've given you 2 probes. So if somebody wants something a little bit more well done, or somebody wants something a little bit more, you know, not so well done, now you can do 2 different steaks at 2 different temperatures and get them both done at the same time. So look at how delicious that is. It is done to perfection. So let me walk around over here and show you how that works, because this is the first, this is why I'm really excited.
I will give a little nibble to
go
the
for
steak
it, go
and
for
just
it.
see how perfectly
Absolutely.
that is cooked. And look at that.
And here's how it works. So you're getting that perfect grill plate, that 500-degree temperature. It's gonna give you that perfect sear, those wonderful, you know, char-grilled flavors indoors every single time. And I love that it's also surrounding it with hot air. So that's that technology you're getting from the air fryer. So it's able to basically cook it evenly. So you're gonna get wonderful cooking results every single time. So it really takes the guesswork out of grilling. But at Ninja, we really listen to you guys when you write in the comments and when you tell us on Facebook. And we did an indoor grill before that had 1 probe. Now you're getting 2 probes, because everybody said, I love the probe. I just wish there was a second one. So now you're getting 2. There's 1 on each side. And so it just basically connects to the side here with the magnet, plugs in. And I'm gonna show you the front panel so you can see how easy it works. So actually, let me get the, I'm gonna get the veggies out. I was so into the meat. It smelled so good.
I'm gonna just stop right here.
Let me get the veggies
what
out.
I love is how big that grill plate is. You have tremendous capacity in there. I could easily get 4, maybe even 5 steaks in there.
Yeah.
Very nice sized steaks. But you can cook the entire meal all there, all simply. I love having the probes.
Absolutely.
So that, you know, not everybody eats meat. And maybe if you want to do something else.
You could do veggie burgers. I did a bunch of, I was just at my aunt and uncle's last weekend, and we did a bunch of grilled squash. It was so good. But let me close the grill, and I really want to show you the front panel. I know that steak looks delicious, y'all, but I want to show you how this probe works, because it's really delicious. Isn't it delicious?
It's delicious, Rochelle.
All right, so here you've got the 2 different buttons here, and 1 is for each probe. And so basically what you do is you select which probe you want to use, and then you can go up and down. It's telling me to rest. Let me turn it off and on again, because it still thinks we're cooking those other steaks. So once I turn it on, I can go through and select grill, and you've got your manual controls. So you can just do high, medium, low if you wanted to do that too. But then you have your preset ones. And if you zoom out a little bit, you can see where it says beef. There we go. And so it's got them already pre-programmed in for beef, chicken, pork, and then also fish. And you've got 2 probes, so they work independently, or you can just use 1 if you want. But you could even do like a steak on one side and then a pork chop on the other, and make sure that they're done to the right temperature. So you don't have to go and search on the internet and say, what temperature should my pork be, or what temperature should my chicken be? Especially with pork and chicken,
what
it takes
really
that guesswork out.
Is like, if I'm cooking 2 steaks, like for example, Rich likes his medium, I want mine medium rare.
Yes.
So now I can cook them both perfectly and not have to just sit there and pull one or anything else.
Exactly.
Everything is going to be done perfectly. You get the 2 temperature probes that we have Ninja has never made it before like that. And we are offering it to you for the very first time. Like I said, very limited quantities across the board. Nobody has this configuration. Nobody has this value except us. And frankly, while supplies last on this one. This is the stainless steel you're looking at right here. We have a little bit more quantity in that than the black, but I'm not sure which one is selling the fastest at this point. Black is selling the fastest. That one you can only buy here, and I do love that black as well.
So I'm putting some pork on there now. I want to show you the temperature probe. You can see it's got a dual sensor on the tip there, so you can see kind of where there's an indentation here. So it's taking the temperature at 2 different places, and that's how we know that it's going to be done. So all I've got to do is insert it into like the biggest part of my pork loin here, and then I know it's going to do that temperature reading. I'm just checking both sides to make sure I didn't insert it. Sometimes I've inserted it all the way through the other way.
How do you actually say, I want that done, probably pork a little bit more well?
I'm going to show you. And so I'm going to put all of these in at the same time, because I've got the probe into 1 piece of pork there. But let's say I wanted to do a steak on the other side. I could put, use the dual probe to do the steak on the other side. Let me show you how this works again. So right now it's set on beef. I'm going to select the pork option. There's chicken, There's pork. So it already has pre-programmed in there the right temperature, internal temperature for pork. Now all I have to do is hit start, and it's going to preheat. You can skip, I'm gonna skip the preheat because it's already preheated there with the steaks. Then it says add food. So let's say you were starting from scratch and it wasn't quite, you know, up to temperature. You would wait for it to preheat. I already know it's hot because we just took the steaks off. Now it says add food. I've already added the food. I'm just gonna close the lid. Now it's gonna count down. Now you can see the temperature. So the internal temperature that we want that pork to be is 130 degrees. It's currently at 60 degrees. And so that's that dual probe temperature, or temperature probe, basically taking the guesswork out of grilling for you. So especially with things like pork and chicken, you know, I always second guess myself, even as much as I cook. You know, with chicken thighs or pork or like a big pork loin, I always wonder, is it gonna be done? This really takes the guesswork out for you because you have that dual temperature probe and it already has it already programmed in for beef, for chicken, for pork. But let's say you just wanna do like some grilled peaches. So we've got some steak on the grill, we've did some grilled corn, we've got some pork chops going. Let's do some desserts, Alice, because I have a sweet tooth.
As we say, dessert first, right?
Yes, dessert first. And then we also did our sweet potato fries too, but I've got some peaches here we're gonna grill. So even, like, let's say you've got a grill master at home that loves their grilling and they're like, well, I wanna do it my own way. They can definitely do it their own way too. You don't have to use the probe, but it's there when you want it and there when you need it. And so again, I'm just gonna turn this on and we're gonna grill, but we're just gonna use the high and low setting. So it's already on high. I'm gonna hit start. And then it's gonna preheat. We're gonna let this preheat. I'm gonna show you, see how it's got the little dots there? That tells you how far along it is in the preheat. So it's already been preheated for me. I know it's going to be at temperature. And we're gonna do some grilled peaches. And so we've got some peach halves that we've put in here with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of brown sugar and cinnamon. So we're just gonna put these face down on the grill. And in about 8 minutes, we're gonna have the most perfect summertime dessert that you're gonna wanna do for your 4th of July. Also, I want you to notice how non-stick it is. So the grill plate is coated in ceramic, it's non-stick. Nothing is gonna stick here. Imagine doing grilled peaches on your normal grill at home. As soon as you put them on, it would stick. Look at how this is sliding around. Basically, that means it's gonna be very easy to clean. And then also when you're doing your meats, you're not gonna ruin a meat. You know, you're not gonna have a meat stick to your grill grate, especially with as much as you spend on groceries these days. Yeah. You don't wanna ruin a good steak. So that non-stick grill plate is really gonna be helpful for you.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna walk over here and give you a quick update on everything, okay? Because like I said, we're very, very limited with all of our quantity on this. This is brand new today. This is the very first airing, am I right? First airing of this. So you are the very first to get to own it, and you actually could be the last because we have so few of these. So if you would like it, then understand that normally, out in the marketplace, this is their newest iteration, okay? This is their 2nd generation, brand new to the market. So if you buy it out in the marketplace, $279.99 just for the Ninja Foodi, okay? Just for the 6-in-1 indoor grill and air fryer. We have taken $80 off the price, and in addition to that, we are adding in your 2 thermometers. Never before has this had 2 thermometers, which is so smart because now if I want one steak to be well done, I want the other steak to be medium rare, then I can do it all at the same time. Those thermometers are so key because they really make cooking goof-proof. And you know what you don't have to do? You don't have to cut into the steak. I hate cutting into a steak to see if it's done because then you serve it and the darn thing is all sliced up. It looks terrible, right? You don't ever have to do that again. We're including your kebabs as well. So all of that, we've added an additional $30 plus taken $80 off. So you're saving like $110 when you buy this from us today. So everything is included. You get your, don't forget, this is first and foremost an air fryer as well. Ninja Foodi does some of our top sellers when it comes to air fryers. Look at the capacity of that basket. I'm actually gonna pick it up so you can see the depth of that. I absolutely love that. You're also getting your pan that you can even cook in if you would like to do lasagna, whatever it might be, bake a cake in here. And then you're getting the kebabs, you're getting that grill plate. And the grill plate, again, the size of that grill plate, the size of the grill plate that you're seeing over here, okay, is huge. Look at that capacity of what you're getting, okay? I mean, imagine all the things you're gonna be able to cook at one time. And then you're getting your recipe book as well. Everything you need, it is a slim, compact design, but let me tell you, the capacity is fantastic. If you want it in the black, 270 left now if you want it in the black. If you want it in the stainless is out in the marketplace, but the black is not. The black is exclusive to us here. In the stainless, I have 350 left, so only really about 700 of these total to go around. And again, when you look at I look at these 3 pork chops or little pork tenderloins on here, and you know, frankly, they look sad because you need to put more in there. The capacity is so big on this.
We could add some veggies, we could add potatoes. I actually have some onions here. I'll add some onions to the side there, so we'll have some little onions, but the capacity is there. I was just putting a little bit of barbecue sauce on there while you were doing the colors again, but really the capacity is there to do so much. I think we can do up to 21 hot dogs. You could do up to 6 steaks if you wanted, you know, for your French fries, up to 2 pounds. So really the capacity is there when you need it. It's telling me to, I think, flip the lid or close the lid. So I'm gonna close the lid and let those finish cooking, and we'll take a look at our peaches. But the capacity is there when you want it. Plus, this is the first time I've seen us offer you the dual probe. So we, you know, at Ninja, we really love reading your reviews, and whenever you are reviewing our products, we'll read it. And if you give us a suggestion, we'll probably take it. And so one of the ones that we did was we did the indoor grill with the 1 probe, and everybody said, oh, I love it. I wish I had 2 when I do 2 different meats, or I've got a lot of different, you know, people coming over.
Everybody wants different temperatures.
So now we give you 2, so now you can get, you know, your steaks done at 2 different temperatures, or you could do a pork chop and a steak and have them both done at the right time. So it really takes the guesswork out of grilling. You're gonna get grilling, you're gonna get those wonderful char-grilled flavors indoors. And what you're seeing now, that's the temperature of the pork chops. And so we know the pork chops need to get up to 130, and they're currently at 99. So they're almost done.
That barbecue sauce smells so good.
Doesn't it smell good? So I love that it takes the guesswork out of grilling. So let's check on these peaches. Oh, they smell good. Oh, they just need a little bit more time. I think we've got maybe about 4 minutes left on those. I'm gonna flip the pork chops, and then we're gonna go over and do some more air fried foods, because it is a true 6-in-1. We're grilling today because it's summertime, Alice, and I love grilling for summertime. But I
love grilling for summertime as well, but you know what? Who wants to go outside? It's 100 degrees here in Florida, and I'm not kidding.
I know.
It's so hot, it's so buggy, it's miserable. It's raining here today, so that's not even an option. So a lot of us, you know, who love to grill, and it's like, oh, grilling season, and then you try and do it, and you're like,
and you can't.
Oh, it's terrible. I know. So why don't you get the results you want, but you're going to get these perfect results because you've got 2 temperature probes now that Ninja has never given us before. So you're getting their newest design, you're getting all these extra features, you're getting all of the extras that we're doing, and you're getting the best buy out there on it because we have really given you an incredible value. I think you're saving, again, $110 when you order this from us today. But again, in that black, the black may not even make another presentation at this point because we only have how many? 260 now left if you want it in the black. Now we're going into air frying.
Yes, and so I love it for air frying. Look at the capacity on here. I think this is probably about 3 pounds of wings.
Yeah.
We did air fried wings. Look at how, the capacity is so big that it's even bigger than the bowl. There's a few extra there down there. But also, just, I love that it's got the capacity, and also we're frying it with hot air. And so I think that's why air frying is so popular because, you know, it is, you know, you're not getting all that oil. It is 70% less fat than deep frying. And so you are getting that nice crunch, but you're getting that crunch with air. So you do have the air fry basket. This is what it looks like. So you could do your French fries. You could do anything basically that what you know, want to air fry or bake. Even baking in the summertime, it's perfect if you don't want to heat up your whole kitchen. It is a 6-in-1, so it'll also bake. It'll also dehydrate. Look at these wonderful dehydrated fruits that we've got there. We've got some dehydrated watermelon, dehydrated strawberries, and then kiwi too. It's just so wonderful. I mean, I think people love it. It's also super easy to clean. You know, so when you're air frying things, you're not getting all that oil in your food because it's all going to the bottom of the pan. So I want to show you this oil before I clean it up because we're going to do some s'mores here. Look at the oil on the bottom of the pan. So this is what you're not eating.
So I didn't have to dunk this. I didn't have to dunk these in a whole vat of oil and add all of those calories. So that can be up to what, 75% fewer calories?
Yes, 75% less fat.
75% less fat when you just air fry. But then look at all the oil that just completely went away as well.
All of that oil. So it is ceramic nonstick. So you can put this in your dishwasher, but it's also really easy to clean, just like I just did right there. So now I've got another air fry basket. This one's hot, so I'm gonna move it to the back. But we're gonna do some s'mores. I mean, it's summertime. We gotta do the steaks, the grilling, the s'mores, all indoors. s'mores, all in the comfort of our air conditioning without the mosquitoes or the rain. So we've got our little s'mores in here. We've got some chocolate, graham cracker, and then also our marshmallow as well. So we're just gonna air fry these for about 4 minutes, get that marshmallow nice and melted. So you know, when you got the grandkids over or the kids over, you can just make some s'mores for them. Even if it's a rainy day, they get a little taste of summer. So it is a 6-in-1. I hope you can see it with the capacity of these wings. I might move these wings just briefly so you can see all of the different functions.
Why don't I pop these on there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We've made such a big capacity. Look at this.
I know. That is a
it's
huge,
a two-hander. I need two hands to hold that plate. So here's all the different functions that it will do. You've got your grill function, of course, that works with your temperature probe, air crisp, roast, bake, broil, and dehydrate. So it is a true 6-in-1, perfect for that summertime baking when you want to get some baking done. You don't want to heat up the whole kitchen or use that energy of heating up your oven. But even if you wanted to, use this out on your patio, if the weather is nice, you could use it on your patio as well. So I put the s'mores in there. I'm just going to hit the air crisp function. And these, it's already set at 390, which is my temperature. I'm just going to go down in time because these won't take much time at all. I'm just going to do maybe 3 minutes because we really just want that marshmallow to melt. And then how easy is that? I'm going to hit start, and we're going to have perfectly good s'mores to go with our peaches.
Oh, no campfire required, right?
No campfire required.
No burnt, flaming marshmallows. None of that drama. No tears or anything like that. You can do a roast in here. The capacity is, I think, one of the things that is so shocking, actually, when you see that this is a really small footprint, but it has incredible capacity. But being able to use it now, indoor grill. And by the way, this is it for the year. Only indoor grill we're going to be offering you from Ninja, which I find hard to believe. We usually do a lot of indoor grills from
and this
Ninja.
is our newest one. This is our newest one that has the dual probe as well, which I love. So we just use one probe for this pork roast. And I got to tell you, Alice, I love having this temperature probe built in for things like my chicken and my pork. So I just pulled the pork or the probe out of the pork there. So I wanted to show you, it really takes the guesswork out of your grilling, out of your roasts. This is a good, 5-pound pork roast that we did just in the baking pan. I'm just going to move it over here so I can cut into it. We did, of course, our root vegetables around the side, but this really makes it easy for cooking. It takes that guesswork out at getting that temperature just right. So for your Sunday roast, it's Sunday today.
So did you cook that on air fry or did
We've used the roast function for this.
Okay.
So it is a 6-in-1. You've got your grill, you've got your air fry, dehydrate, bake, and roast. And so this is for doing your roast meats. Look at how tender and delicious and juicy this is.
Yeah.
Look at how perfect it is on the outside. That is that, those grill marks too that we're getting from it. If you wanted to use the grill, you could do that as well. But it's going to get this perfect coloring from that hot air that moves all around it.
When's the last time you heard juicy and pork?
And pork in the same sentence.
Right,
or
exactly.
that you know it's done. Pork is one of those things you always wonder, is it done? You don't want it to be too dry, but you don't want it to be undercooked. And that smart probe is really going to take that guesswork out of cooking your roasts for you. So even when you're doing your bigger meats, for your Sunday suppers or for the holidays.
But it's going to cook faster.
It's going to cook faster.
It's going to cook better.
It is.
And look at the way that turns out. I mean, that is pure perfection. And then you're getting the two, for the first time, 2 smart temperature probes so that everything is going to be cooked perfectly. Whether you're cooking 2 different proteins in there, whether you're cooking 2 different steaks, somebody wants medium, somebody wants medium rare, it doesn't matter. They're both going to cook at the same time to perfection.
Absolutely.
And you're able to use this as a giant capacity for all of your almost 3 pounds of wings that we air fried in there, rather than dropping that into a vat of oil, adding all that fat and calories, because once you do that, I mean, who wants to eat them? Nowadays, when we know the difference, they're printing all the calories and everything else. When I can have a wing that is now air fried rather than deep fat fried, I mean, isn't that what I want? I mean,
exactly. And can your grill do this? Can your grill bake? Can your grill do a big pork roast? Can you do it indoors when it's raining?
And look at the bark on this. Look at that. Okay, look at the way that is done. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, crispy as it gets. That's the good part, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna go
that's
for
the
that.
delicious part. Go ahead and eat that one. And we can show you. We have an animation showing you what is going on inside the grill as well when it's cooking. It's surrounding it with hot air because it's basically taking the best of 2 worlds. It's taking the best of grilling and the best of air frying and put it all in one. So your food's getting surrounded with hot air. You're getting that perfect char grill flavor from that 500 degree on the sear plate. So you're able to get these wonderful, caramelized flavors. But it's not going to be, overcooked. It's going to be done just right. And so look at the steam, look at the juiciness coming from that pork. Oh my goodness. And so I think our s'mores are done too. Oh my goodness, Alice, we have a feast. We have s'mores, we have peaches too. These s'mores look so good. I'm gonna leave one of the crackers off. I want you guys to see the pillowiness of the marshmallow. Look at the marshmallow.
How perfectly is that cooked? Oh my God.
Perfectly cooked.
Golden brown.
Perfectly golden brown on the outside.
Who's ever seen that in a real s'more?
I'm gonna pull these out. We're gonna have some s'mores here in a minute. But they are just, you know, imagine being able to do this. This took us 4 minutes to do in the air fryer. You know, no campfire required. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pull this open, but it's gonna be hot. I want you guys to follow me real quick. I'm gonna follow me over here to a plate because it's gonna be really gooey. Ready? Oh my goodness, I can't even, it's so hot, I can't even pull it apart, but look at that smush. Look at that marshmallow smush.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness. So, you know, air fried s'mores right inside. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be my snack after the show.
Hey, listen, this is your chance to do it, but if you want this, you need to be ordering it now. Only indoor grill we're gonna be doing from Ninja Foodi, okay, for the year is what I'm being told, which is utterly shocking to me. Actually, usually we do several of these throughout the year. This is their newest that they have. 2 temperature probes on it. Look at all the things you're getting. You're getting that indoor grill in addition to having the air fryer function, the dehydrating, the roast bake. You can roast in this, you can bake in this, do all of those things. You will cook faster, you will cook better. You will cook a steak inside to perfection, 2 side by side, that because you have 2 temperature probes, now you can get one medium rare and you can get the other well done. It makes no difference. Those smart temperature probes are going to really just turn it off when it is done and let you know that it's ready to go. So very small, compact design. First time we have ever brought this to you. I will tell you the black is exclusive to us. We have 200 left in that black. So that black is not going to last, okay? If you want the black, you need to be ordering that right now. We do have it in the stainless. Stainless, I have 300 left if you want it. And so 500 total, that's all we have today. Under $200, but 5 flex payments on this to get this home. If you haven't signed up for our HSN credit card, do it. Get accepted and you get $40 off your first purchase. You could get this home for $160. You will use it constantly. Those peaches look amazing.
So they look amazing. And how easy is this dessert to pull, to put together too? So we just took a store-bought pound cake, grilled the pound cake just to get some grill marks on it, and then we did some grilled peaches. Here, I'll put one on a plate for you too if you want to try it.
I actually don't think I've ever tried.
Yes, they're so good. And so some grilled peaches, some pound cake. Peaches are so delicious and tender and juicy once you get them grilled because it really brings out that sweetness and you get that nice char grill mark.
Oh, it smells so good.
And it smells good too, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. Yeah, where's my ice cream?
I put a little caramel there on the side too if you want to dip it in
I'll
there.
just get a tiny little dip just to cool it off, okay?
Caramel on this one too because look at how, I mean, imagine how much you pay for this at a restaurant.
Oh my God.
And now you can do this for, your 4th of July grilling, your summer grilling. So you're not just stuck to meats. You can also grill your vegetables. You can grill your desserts. You can air fry, you can roast, you can bake, you can even dehydrate. So it is a true 6-in-1, but I love that I can bring the grilling indoors because every time I'm outdoors, it either rains or the mosquitoes get me or it's too hot. Sometimes it gets really hot in summertime and you just want to be in the comfort of your home, or maybe you have a condo, or maybe you live in a small apartment and you just want to have a grill out on your patio, or in your screen porch. You could do that too with this one. It is an indoor grill. Isn't that delicious?
Fabulous.
I love it. Grilled peaches,
I almost want to do that like in a trifle, and use the grilled peaches for the extra flavor. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
So
and
good.
I'm gonna turn it around so you can see this one grilled peach on the side here. It is so, so good. So let's look at all the different things we made, just in a half an hour, we were able to grill a lot.
What? If you put peaches on a grill, every chance it's gonna flame up.
Or stick.
Or stick.
Yes.
And now you get the beauty of being able to do everything inside and air fryer. And an air fryer from Ninja Foodi means you're getting the top of the line when it comes to air fryers. But a 6-in-1, brand new today, those dual temperature probes for the first time ever, and we are saving you $80 off of just the price of the Ninja Foodi XL. Okay, but now we're adding in another $30 worth of value with the Kebabs added, the nobody else